right, y'all. It's Kenny Ken back with this part 3 on this question about the black neighborhood, the poorest or worst black neighborhoods having the most churches. And I stated Kenny Ken has been a lot of places and seen a lot of things. And so-called, if you ain't been exposed to the things I've been exposed to, even information, just because it don't sound like what you done heard, don't make it wrong. Let me see if I'm correct. Because some of y'all going to be able to bear witness. Now, I remember going to school, and they were telling us about, it was a group of people. Not everybody. It was a group of people. Like a nation of people. Really, that's the story. That thought the earth was flat. They made cartoon about it. And they told us the man who suggested that knows that she's around sailed and discovered a whole big old place. And called the people there Indian. I mean, that's what's in the book, not Indian. Now, I don't know, I wasn't there. Like, wasn't none of us there. If these people went up to him and said, hey there, we Indians. Now, I don't know. But then now is a known theory. At least that's what the scholarship and the doctrine say now. That the earth is round. And turning. And it moves around the sun. And as it goes around the sun, it makes 4 dips in and out. What they call equinoxes. I think that's what they call it. If that ain't it, somebody know what they call it. You know what I'm getting at. See, I'm telling y'all better learn to follow the principles and leave the words alone, because the word can be changed. And there's words that's killing us, and that's how we casting spells on ourselves, because we tripping on the word. Everybody want to talk about that's the word. And then you got some folks who say something and say that's their word, like they created the whole word. Get down with him, wait for you to get in the down. Just because you said them together don't mean that it's your word. You can't think of nothing that somebody else ain't already thought of before. They may use different words to get it out. See? But once we can do right, just go on and jump in this thing as to why. Maybe I left enough foundation. If I didn't get it all, the foundation on this time, a part of it built on. And so what Do Right hoping is that somebody got the nerve like Do Right to go out and invest about $35, $40 in them a webcam. They on the computer anyway. And some of the stuff they hear and Do Right say, they can edify and say, well, he was right. Because you can take your children and teach them how to do the wonder movie maker and chop up the video. Because we got to start teaching our children how to do something. You're going to keep sending them over there to goddamn, what the tech school you just went through? You can't get a job over there. You done went there there done spent 18 months running back and forth with your little unemployment and shit. Now you got the paper, won't nobody give you no job. Because they blaming everything on some stuff you done did. But then other people, they want to tell us to forget about the past. And if you were late with your light bill 10 years ago, they tell you can't get no credit. Whoa, that's deep. But it is what it is. We're going to see, can we jump on there? Somebody out there can verify everything I'm saying. You just got to be man and even woman enough. You diva. You got a degree. Do some researching to help your people. Or did you just go there and memorize some stuff so you can pass a state of bold and get you a piece of paper and walk around here like you're something? What you gonna do, diva, to help your people while you doing the girls' night out with no ding-a-ling? See? What you gonna do? What you gonna do with the stuff you got to help your people? Because see, some of y'all will go out there and buy a dog. Who giving a dog to children meat for $500, $600? Be picky about the food you're feeding. And won't get a homeless person, whether they're white, black, or green, or yellow, the last bite of your Big Mac. But you're a diva. Use your divahood to help your people. Go back and study Cleopatra and see what Cleopatra did for Egypt. See if you're willing enough to do that. Sister Bootylicious. But we need to hop on this question. We already on the third poll. I feel like right now it's going to take me about 15, maybe 20, 25 minutes to get everything over, to deal with this. Why does it seem like in the worst neighborhoods in the black community, there's a lot of churches? Okay? Well, let me tell y'all this right here. This way do right for you. An enemy has done this. I'm going to say that one more again, because somebody need to hear it. An enemy has done this. Nothing in this realm in which we live in, which is really a holographic 3D type atmosphere. Nothing happens by chance. Things don't just happen. We live in what is called a cause and effect world. Meaning if something in your cup and I turn it up, it's going to weigh. I don't care what it is. Because do right talk about nature. I told y'all here, do right talk a lot about nature of things. Okay? So, being we live in a cause and effect world, for every cause there is an effect. If you pay your water bill on time, you look forward to having water because the cause, because the effect you should get from the cause that you paid the water bill, you expect to get some water. But if you know you ain't paid that water bill, the cause of you not paying your water bill, somebody feeling me? Because they starting to look at the principle of things. The cause that you did not pay your water bill, you know the effect is they're going to cut it off. Is you late enough? Past the grace period. Because y'all be talking about y'all living under grace, but it's an end to a grace. And so you pay that water bill by the end of the grace period, then the effect of it, you expect to have some water when you come, no, you want some water. Unless, there are other causes that can stop the water from going. It can be a hole in the line. It can be a whole bunch of other causes. But what I'm trying to show is for every action, there's a reaction. See? Do right, move this way, you see him move that way. He move that way, you see him move that way. Y'all feeling, you see? Every reaction have an action. And so we live in a cause and effect world. Now, a little deeper. A lot of these black communities that the question was asked that had all the churches in it. A lot of these communities today, in the language, in the usage of the words today, we know of as ghettos and projects. Okay? A lot of poverty in ghettos and projects. Now here's something for somebody. The word ghetto is just another form in another language of the word grito. Something like that close. So somebody go look into that. I don't act do right to spell it. Do right can't spell it. Do right read on a 6th grade level. Said like most of y'all. But if some of y'all can listen to the phonics and listen to the sound and find that word I'm talking about. Then find out who it was at that time in the history. I've been talking to y'all about knowing the history. See, some of y'all got to learn how to follow unto this people. I will use parable to speak unto the people. Something like that. Talking about the parable. So as I say, an enemy has done this. And do right kind of standing over this. He tried to keep everything around about 10. He around about 13 on this one. And what we're going to do is we're going to take a short break, get us some more nicotine and some more caffeine. And see can we go get some more information on this particular subject. And we'll be right back.